The city's urban forestry crew's office changes every day. We caught up with Matthew Robinson and Matt Toll at Idlewild Pool, where they were pruning trees.
I love the people. I love being able to be outdoors and meet all the citizens around town. Everywhere you go. I mean, we travel so much doing this job. As an arborist, we're constantly. From out to Verdi all the way down south to Mount Rose Highway. There, we take care of every tree here in this town. So a huge variety of people I get to meet, and people within the city itself are really nice, and be able to. It's almost like a family, That's what I really love about it, is that I don't ever feel like I have to come to work. It's just it's a wonderful place to be.
It's just very rewarding work, We prune a whole block of trees or a whole neighborhood, and to go back a season later and just see how nice they look is probably the most rewarding part of it for me. And plus, the guys that I get to work with, they're just the greatest guys in the world. We get along so well. That's a big plus also.
While the crew has a lot of up and down days, they enjoy just about every aspect of the job.
It's a dangerous job we do. We have a pretty dangerous job. When you're climbing a tree, there's a lot of things to think about safety-wise that you want to make sure that you're paying attention a lot, and even using the boom truck, it's a risky job, So in general, just being around the trees, structural issues in trees, a tree could break on you at any given time when you're up in there. So it's just being safe and paying attention to what you do. So I'd say the hardest part of this job is staying safe. It's just, other than that, it's a wonderful, wonderful job.
The hardest part is probably not being able to please everybody all the time in the city. There's just a lot of conflicts with trees and sidewalks and stuff like that, and occasionally we have to go in and cut a tree down, and the adjacent homeowner may not be real happy about that, but we generally replant and get them another tree going. So that's the hardest part.
These crews stay extremely busy. The city began a neighborhood regreening program about 3 years ago, in which the crews go out and survey the right-of-way to find places to plant trees. The residents in the area like the idea, then they plant trees. So far, they've planted more than 400 of them in this program alone. On top of their regular planting duties, the arborists work with the Urban Forestry Commission on several planting projects as well. Our urban forest encompasses trees and vegetation on both public and private property within the city limits. A dedicated staff of arborists and a professional urban forester maintain more than 22,000 publicly owned trees in city parks and along public streets. Their work is vital to both public safety and tree preservation.
To help and to be a part of something a little bigger than yourself is pretty neat. So yeah, I thought about the idea of being out here and helping people in general. It seems like there's only a handful of us that do it, so maybe the quiet, that's what I'm looking for. Maybe the quiet realm of nobody really sees what you do, but that they respect it and they enjoy it. You see kids out here playing in a park and know that they're going to be safe and that they're climbing on a tree or looking at a tree, and it's pretty neat. It's neat.
Reno's arborists are concerned about trees that appear to be dead, dying, or diseased, that have large broken limbs, low limbs, or limbs blocking traffic signs, signals, or intersection sightlines.
Whenever we roll up to a job site, we do a lot of work in neighborhoods where the people have a pride of ownership in their property, and no matter what we do, it's always left better, so I think we're serving the public very well in that respect.
For Matt and Matthew, the job is a labor of love that keeps growing every year.